Deep East Texas and further to the south. That's where we've got most of the moisture that's in the area right now. But I mean, it was a little dangerous out there today.
Yeah,
we showed a picture on our Facebook pages in Longview. It was just raining there, but just to the east of the city, that's where all that action happened, and that's where most of the rain fell as well. Just to the east of Longview, that's where we saw about an inch of rain between Longview and Hallsville. More specifically, to the northeast of Henderson, we picked up an inch and a half. And folks, this is how spotty it was. For places like southeastern Harrison County, we did not pick up a drop of rain, but it amounted out to about an inch and a half near central Rusk County. But in southern Rusk County, we also picked up some pretty healthy rain amounts. Mount Enterprise showing up in the green. And that's usually between about an inch and 2 inches there in Alto and then just to the south of Rusk. So Central High picking up some good rain. Just to the west of Allison, they picked up about 8,500s as well. But the big winner today by far was just to the west of Apple Springs in Trinity County, where we picked up about 2 to 3 inches of rain. And again, these are just estimates by the radar, but they are pretty accurate. So good areas, well, some areas picked up good amount of rain today and others didn't really pick up anything at all. Here's the triple tracker. Most of us were in the triple digits before that rain started falling by the middle part of the afternoon. That gets us up to 37 100-degree days in Tyler, 28 for Longview, and 29 for Lufkin. For example, there were your highs. Tyler's not showing up, but we did hit 104 today. It was 100 in Longview, and 101 was the high temperature in Lufkin. And those temperatures, because of those thunderstorms in the area earlier this evening, have come down about 20 degrees. I mean, folks, we are in the 70s and 80s. And you're probably thinking, boy, it was not this cool last night. Well, you're right, it wasn't. We are trending about 10 up to 15 degrees colder than what we were yesterday for most of the area. It's a little more on par with the kind of the outline of our viewing area, like Sulphur Springs, Mount Pleasant along Interstate 30, and then from Marshall down to Hempville there to the east of Highway 59. High pressure continues to build over parts of Oklahoma and Kansas. It's pretty broad. We're right on the edge of it, which is part of the reason why we saw the rain today and could see more as we head into tomorrow. For example, this is Futurecast. Nothing going on at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We will see a few bubble up showers and thunderstorms through at least 7 o'clock. So kind of like today, the coverage of rainfall is just going to be lower than what we saw today. But nonetheless, there's still a chance of rain tomorrow and then as we head into Sunday as well. So we will be monitoring that throughout the entire weekend for you. Otherwise, for the weekend outlook, we will be in the upper 90s, flirting with 100 degrees. We probably get to that 100-degree mark on Sunday. And look at this, about a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. The better rain chances look to be in far deep East Texas. So once again, not everybody will see the rain, but some of us will, so be prepared for that possibility. Also to be prepared to be disappointed like some of you were today. Saharan dust, it's made its return, especially out to our west along the I-35 corridor. I actually saw this while I was driving on the loop earlier today. So yeah, it's there, folks. 6 to 10 day outlook, more upper 90s in the forecast via your Climate Prediction Center prediction. And then rainfall, it looks to be at or just below average, which means we will have a couple of rain chances in the area, but it's not going to amount out to much on any given day. Here is what that looks like on your 7-day forecast. 90s for most of the days. We might hit 100 on Sunday and next Friday. The best chance of rain right now looks to be next Tuesday into Wednesday, where you see that 20 to 30% coverage. And then deep East Texas, similar trend, 90s across the board with perhaps some storms in the area each day. Neil Casey?
All right, Carson, thank you.
Be careful.